Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the 165th segment of Be Inspired with Buzopat Life-Changing Reality Tonic. Honorable Ambassador Buzopat to see where still my names, and here again on this platform turned community where we embrace our truth that leads to our freedom. This is what we do here every time you see me come on here on this podcast. Yes, I love asking always, have you subscribed to my YouTube channel? Be Inspired with Buzopat, have you? If you have, kudos to you. And if you've not, kindly subscribe now. And don't forget to share, to like, to leave your comment behind, and to click on the notification button so that you will know when next my video drops. Yes. Today, I'll be talking on the topic self-joy. Self-joy. Self-joy refers to a sense of happiness or satisfaction with oneself. I'm emphasizing it, oneself. It is often associated with self-confidence, self-esteem, and other concepts that marry the self with content, happy feelings. Do you understand? Joy looks different to each person and can be found in everyday situations. Two persons can derive joy from one source. A particular thing can make everybody derive joy at the same. No, joy varies and it all depends. Some people find joy in caring for others, while some find joy in spiritual connection. Some find joy in spending time in nature or continually learning. Other people discover joy in different activities. Some discover joy in relationships or in personal empowerment. It all depends. So one particular thing doesn't just make one happy, but it's your job. It's your job to really find out what makes you happy, what gives you joy, what makes you externally, what gives you joy from your heart. One thing is certain. The more you praise and celebrate yourself, the more you have a reason to live. And the more there is more to celebrate in life. That is just the thing. You've got one thing, and that is it. To love yourself through self-joy. Embracing self-joy. See, you don't even, as you are, whenever you come across this video, I want you to sit down and check it. Are you really, is your joy coming from within? Because joy comes from within and not from without. And nobody on earth, nobody can make you have this joy except you decide on your own to have it from you, to have it come from inside of you, to create that joy that you've never received, and be that joy that you are looking for. A lot of people want their joy to, want their joy to come from, happy moment, people treating you fine, everybody saying I love you, having compliments everywhere, having everybody worship you, adore you, do a whole lot. That's only when you feel that you can have joy. That's when you feel you can be okay. But the truth is that you were born to be real and not to be perfect. You're not born to be perfect. So stop seeking validation. Stop thinking that, I need to be everything I had to be in order for the person with me, my partner, my spouse, my children, my friends, and everybody to feel I am okay. You can never be 100% perfect. You can't. You are born to be real. So stick to who you are and be real to yourself. And it's left for everybody around you to understand you the way you are. Because if you want people to give you that thing you want, for you to have the joy that you're thinking about, it cannot work. That means you're going to be miserable. You're going to be miserable in life. Somebody called me one day and said, how do I give myself joy, Buzo? And I smiled. And when I did, the person smiled as well. And I answered, smile. he was looking at me. I said, smile comes from inner, it comes from your inner soul. You cannot do any of that thing. You can't fake it. You can't manage it. You can't stage. You can't rehearse it. You can't act it. It's not a drama. I said, smile. Seriously. And if you can effortlessly smile, that means you have this joy in your heart. Because you can't fake it. And then create beautiful memories everywhere you are. And the person is looking at me. I said, see me, Honorable Ambassador Buzopat. I create beautiful memories. In fact, I don't even care who likes it, who doesn't like it. I know that if I do my display, a lot of people may be feeling, what does she think she is and what is this? But the truth is that you cannot, this is something I can give myself. I'm not paying for it. You see, having joy from my soul is something that, you see, I dance every time. Instead of complaining, I dance. That's me. I put on my phone and I dance the dance and all that because, see, there's something that you can. When you go to school, you expect this person to mark your papers for you to pass. Exam comes, you're panicking, this one. But there's something that only you can give yourself, and that is peace of mind. And that is the joy, that self-joy, It comes from self-love. It comes from knowing that I've not gotten everything that I want, everything that I seek. I don't have it. I am not where I want to be. I am not that person. But then there are so much I need to thank God for. And for that reason, for the fact that I'm alive, this life, you can't buy it. You can't buy it. And for the fact that I wake up and I'm alive and I'm healthy and I'm looking, I will have joy. I need you to get to this point. I need everybody that will hear me get to this point. Eat with mood in mind. Practice gratitude. Do it. Give compliments. Like if somebody say, Buzo, you're looking at, I say, you are better. Buzo, you're okay. I say, you're super. You're more. You're more. Before if you're stepping on me, or if you step on me, I am saying, oh, sorry, before I even realize that you are the one who did it, because I want to live like that. Because I want to live like that. Everybody is not fantastically wonderful. Everybody is not, there's nobody on earth that you will say, okay, you're this, and I have everything. I am that superwoman. I am that woman that is so perfect. I'm that man that is, it's not possible. But you try. And even as you're doing that trial, make sure that your joy is your own. When I say acknowledge your happy moments and accept it. Everything mustn't go rosy like you want it, but your inability to come to terms with them is what will keep you miserable. But when you come to terms with it, you keep wanting to be better. If you carry joy in your heart, you can heal from anything. You can heal from anything. Anything, no matter what it is. Because your happiness, your happiness cannot be, dependent on what, like I said. Happiness as a word depends on what happens, but joy does not. That's the difference between happiness and joy. Something may happen to you now, you'll be so happy, because happiness depends on what happens. But joy does not. Joy comes with or without. Joy should be there in your soul. Whether there is something happening right now or not. That's the difference between happiness and joy. So you need to get to this point. Regardless of how you feel inside, always believe you are a winner. Because that's what gives that self-joy. No matter what is going on. Don't let anything or anybody dim your light. Don't allow it. Experience your own resilience. Don't ever rely on compliments of others to give you confidence. No. Compliment for confidence. It doesn't work for people who actually want to have self-joy. When you allow yourself experiment on self-joy, believe me, you will start living. You will stop craving for, a different life altogether. If only I am this, if only I am that, if only I could be this, if only I can get to this, if only I can achieve this. What makes you think that if that thing comes, your needs will never finish? So you must learn to have self-joy in where you are, what you have, whatever is going on with you now. And there is the truth. We want so much. We want so much. And we borrow trouble from the future to make the present so unbearable. While we are here thinking about what we've not gotten, we are living miserably. We have a pathetic life. And of course, we shut down. And of course, we spoil everything around us, and we cannot just live. We cannot live. Joy, self-joy is dependent on self-discipline. You will decide. You will make a conscious effort. You must be intentional about it. Because limits only exist in your mind and in your head. It doesn't. You can cancel it. You can rewrite your story. You can change it. You are the biggest obstacle to your own joy. You are. Because happiness and joy that you own, you have a right to decide not to allow circumstances or environment to actually tamper with your joy. You have every right to do that. And why are you not doing it? It is much easier to do battles with society and with others than to fight your own nation. Don't do that. And if you've been doing like this, stop immediately. Stop already. You can get things, you can get through any challenges, you can get through anything that life throws at you if you develop self-joy. Just know that collaboration and cooperation will beat competition anytime, anything. When you get this, take it to the bank. That collaboration and cooperation will beat competition any day, anytime, and know it. With self-joy, you can think abundantly, you can speak authentically, and you can serve selflessly, and you will not have rancor. A lot of people, when they lift one pin for you, they like, but I did this, I did that, because you're not even doing it with your heart, and you're not doing it from the point of self-joy. I don't know how I need to explain this for anybody that is looking at me right now to understand what I'm saying. Self-joy makes you understand that you have enough and you are more than enough. Because like I said, it comes from self-joy, it comes from the position of self-love. If you love yourself enough, and if you have that self-joy, you will know that what you have is enough for now for you. All this greed and all this covetousness and all this, is from I think is a disease. Because those people don't love themselves. They don't have joy inside their soul. Because if they do, they will understand that there's limit to everything. There is. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Nobody can do that. And peace is expensive. Peace is costly. So it's not everybody that can have it. That's why it's an act of discipline. That's why I said self-joy it only comes through self-discipline. Because like I said, it's expensive. It's costly. If it is easy, everybody can run it. Everybody can have it. Everybody can achieve it. Everybody can be at peace. We will have serenity everywhere we become. But it's not. It is not. So what sets us apart is just about what is it and how we look at what's going on with us, how we accept it, what we do with it. What we do with it. You need to celebrate yourself. You need to give yourself a chance. You need to heal from everything. You need to develop that love. And you need to give yourself a positive affirmation every single day. It comes from a position of self-joy. If you don't have it, you can't give it. You don't have it, you can't give it, you know. Self-care, self-love, self-joy is not a selfish act at all. One of the greatest regrets that anybody can have in life is for you, you know, for you to come to this world, you know, and live a life without joy. What did you achieve then? You cannot be poor and be a witch as well. And there are so many wealthy people that have no joy. So many people with money that can run over. In Trinidad, they lack this thing that you can have. And when you have it, you're one of the richest in the world. Stop putting down yourself. Self-joy is a miracle. What others don't have, you have. What others wish they could have, and you didn't buy it. It's only a kind of setting your mind, your mindset, reshaping it, reformatting yourself, your brain, you know, and celebrating yourself and thanking God for his mercies in your life and understanding that, okay, that most of the things that we put on ourselves becomes a burden we carry. A burden we carry that is so unnecessary. So unnecessary. But yeah, we do it to ourselves. Let's experience our own resilience and make up our mind that no matter what happens, our joy is our right. Get to this self-joy and you will see yourself, you know, you know, even when there's no song, even when there's no disco, even when you see your soul, spirit song will be coming from your head on your own. You know, music will just be ringing, you know, you'll just be dancing to vibes that you don't even, nobody else will, they'll be wondering what's going on because you're okay in your soul. People won't understand this, but when they get to start experiencing this, that's their paradise. It becomes your safe heaven. Your self-joy is your safe heaven. God, your heart, save it, guide it jealously, and getting to love yourself and experience self-joy will make a lot of difference in your life. Embrace it. This is my message for us today. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Be Inspired with Buzopat. Follow me at TikTok, Be Inspired with Buzopat. Follow me at Facebook, Be Inspired with Buzopat, and Moment of Truth with Buzo. Then follow me at Instagram, Be Inspired with Ambassador.Buzo. DM me as usual. Like I said, when I get some questions, I come to say my piece on it. You know, that is what I've just done. May God make us to know what we need to know and to live a life that will be pleasing to him and a life that will give us so much peace on this earth. Self-joy is what we all need to embrace. Peace be unto you. Bye.